I'm sure you've done digging before, but that is definitely hard work when the shop is shut. I'd rather just buy them from the shop, to be honest. But at least if I'm digging them on the beach that I'm fishing, I'm muching the hatch, and some say, including myself, that helps. Anyway, I'm out of breath. I almost met Australia. No, not really. I've only dug 3 holes. I've got a few worms. I'll show you them in a minute. I'll give them a wash off, and we'll get down to the other end of the beach where hopefully I can get into a few codlin and maybe a thornback ray. Cheers, everyone. It's all about the effort, eh? It's all about the effort. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get some water, get myself together, and let's go fishing. What more can you ask for on a sunny November day? And the mighty, you know what that is now. That's the Bristol Channel, everyone. There's no pebbles, there's no shingle. Digging is pretty hard around these parts, but it's the same for everyone. The worms aren't massive, look, but they're big enough. It's what the codlin are in, feeding on. So we've got a chance. I've probably got 40 worms. I've only been digging 20 minutes, half hour. It's not the end of the world. I've got enough for this evening. Don't want to take too many. That's what normally happens, see? People dig places out. This is a big beach, so hopefully that'll never happen, but you never know. But one little tip for you before you go, look back over your trenches if you're on your own. Normally you find a handful of worms. You can't spot them all when you're digging. That's why it's good to have a friend in life, not just fishing. But yeah, that's when the kids come in handy. That's why you have kids, to look for worms. But we're just gone low water now. Got about 5 hours, so I'm going to get myself off this beach, get myself a couple of miles up the road, set myself up, bring you back, and we'll get into a proper fishing video, shall we? But that is enough worms for me. It's not loads. I've got some squid. I put 2 or 3 on. We're only fishing for 3 hours. That's enough. I'll take my fork out with me anyway, have a couple of digs when I'm out there. But like I said, I've dug 3 holes. I'll show you like that. All right, not loads, 3 holes. When I walk back, I'm going to walk back across them, and I'm sure I'll find 8 or 10 more worms.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. As you just seen, I put a little bit of effort in today, or this afternoon, and I've dug my own bait. So what that means to me, in my little brain, or in my head, it means that I'm gonna catch a lot of fish, and it's gonna be great because I've put the effort in. If only. I've got the rods up in the rest. It's about 3 hours, 40 minutes before high water. I'll probably give it 10 minutes and have a cast. What I'm gonna do now is bait up a squid bait on one, as I've spoke to you about already, hopefully targeting thornbacks. And on the other one, I'm going to stick with blow lug, hopefully getting into a small codlin or maybe a cod. It doesn't really matter about the size, it's about target species. So today I'm going to target a thornback ray and a Bristol Channel codlin. I ought to do this at the end, really. I don't know how it's going to go, but don't tell anyone. Hopefully they keep watching. Just in case you haven't seen a video of myself on Brean, if not, why not? Go back through, there's quite a few. See it there? We'll be right in there tonight. We've got a 12-metre tide, believe it or not. It's going to push us right back in those dunes, right up at the top, as far as you can see. So it's a great tide. So what that means is I don't really have to cast, but I need a lot of line on my reels. So today I'm using my fixed pools with my competition match HT 3 pieces, continental style. Perfect rods for this beach, perfect rods for pretty much anywhere, and the big fixed pools allows me to chuck a bait and walk back. If I was to use my multipliers, I'd be in big trouble because I'd probably be fishing in 2 foot of water and every quarter of an hour I'd have to bring them in because I'd run out of line. Unless I was using like BG30s or Gaston Specials, which I'm not. So for me, fixed spools all the way on this beach, as you've seen, if you watch my videos. Calamari, cracking. I'm gonna be fishing for these tomorrow. I'm sinking in the mud. I know we've done this before, but we'll do it again. It makes a video, eh? How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. I'm good, thank you. I try and be good all the time. 10 weeks detox? Yes, mate. Probably 11 actually now. I'm even losing track of time. I'm getting there. I've lost so much weight. I've lost 1.5 stone, and I didn't really need to lose that. I can see my penis again. Yes, mate. Still rubbish. Sorry. Try and keep it clean. And my jokes. I'm rubbish, aren't I? But yeah, here's a squid. Yeah, we got a chance tonight, everyone. Definitely. I thought I might see Ian Clark down here and Chris, but they're not here. I suppose I should have dropped them a message. It's a last minute thing. So, squid, bait needle, we know that. So I'm going to use a 7/8 grip lead tonight. I know I've told you I'm not going to put the grips up, but throughout the night I'm going to use 7s. It's quite a big tide. With a big bait, I want it to stay pinned to the bottom, this bait. Thornback rays obviously come along the bottom. They're a flatfish. I don't want my bait up in the water. So I'm going to let a bit of line out and use the tide to catch my line, sort of up-tide him really, if you know what that means, and pin my bait to the deck. But yeah, it's a beautiful evening. They said no rain, so I've not got a coat. Well, you know what I mean, a waterproof coat, and behind you it's gone black. So I might get wet tonight again. Oh, look at that. There you go, one kraken, one calamari, ready for a thornback ray. Thanks everyone, thanks for the support, I really appreciate it. And I'm really pleased you like the videos. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful, everyone. I just look at that and smile. I love that. I could look at that for my whole life and be happy. If that is the last thing I ever see, if I drop dead on this beach, I hope I don't, by the way, I'll die happy. That's a bit morbid, I know. But we've got to be honest with each other. We're getting older, aren't we, by the day? Yeah. Oh, yes. Got it all tangled around there, look. Oh, man. It's just saying how beautiful it is. Just got to try and keep everything off the deck. As soon as you get it in the sand, you've had it. Why are you being a pain? I was just saying nice things about it today. Oh. Go away. Oh, smashing a whole squid off me on my coat. Right, what have I done here? Right. Anyway, that's what I get for being positive. I'll just sort this mess out. I'll bring you back. We'll do some fishing. I'll let you look at that for a bit more. But we've got to be in with a chance. We've got to be. It's absolutely stunning. Anyway, I'll play a bit of music. Enjoy that, everyone. Fuck my life. As you can see, I've got my waders on today. So what that means is, obviously, I can wade. I'm not going to wade out too far. As I've mentioned before, don't go wading on this beach if you don't know it. It's just gone about 3 hours, 10 minutes before high, so I know it's going to be safe to walk on. I'm not going to wade that far, but it just allows me just to wade out past, you know, 3 or 4 waves. It just gives me another 40, 50 yards on my cast, believe it or not. It's not all about depth here, but on the Thornback Ray rod, I want to get this squid out as far as I can. But look, I'll just walk this one out now. Gotta be quick. I'll show you how quick this water's coming in again. As before, I'm sure you've seen it from me and others. But look, I'm gonna walk this in. Crazy, crazy. But look, I'll take you with me. I don't want to leave you out here. Don't want you getting cold feet at home. If you use them to walk it back on a beach like this, it'll ruin your line. So don't use really expensive line. Obviously don't use super rubbish. Just use run-of-the-mill stuff. Use it once or twice, because it will get kinked because you've got so much out. But look, anyway, I'll keep fishing. I'll shut up. Thanks everyone. Look at it. Brean Beach here in Somerset. Plenty of room for everyone. Oh my God, I'm giving away a secret mark. No, I'm not. This is stunning. Like I said, the Bristol Channel is nuts. It's dangerous. It could kill you, like anywhere. But if you stick to the golden rules, 3.5 hours up to the top of the water, an hour back, you will be absolutely fine. Don't drive your car right down here. We see it every year. Range Rovers, camper vans, you name it, in the drink. It's pretty funny. It's pretty bad. A couple of years ago, me and my Uncle Phil, you know Phil, he hasn't been on a video for a while. We haven't fallen out, and he's not now my auntie, by the way, but I haven't seen him for ages. We speak every day, but we were fishing down there, and some poor gentleman, a recovery guy, had a heart attack on the beach, trying to push a car out for someone. Devastating. Not a nice situation, and obviously not great for the family. Anyway, I'll get back to fishing, shall I? I'm going to turn you around, I'm going to show you the rods. The left-hand rod, I've got blow lug. The right-hand rod, squid. I'm going to walk the squid one back probably, you know, for an hour, get into some depth, hopefully get a Thornback Ray. The blow lug one, I'm probably going to recast every quarter of an hour, because as I've explained to you before, the fish can be in the second or third wave all the way out, so don't ever underestimate where the fish can be. They can be 10 yards out on this beach. Obviously, look around us, we've got wormholes everywhere. They know what they're doing. They're fish. All they do is feed. They're not like us. They're not watching YouTube. All they think about is food on this beach. As you can see, we're losing the light now. It's getting dark, so what I'm going to do is keep fishing. I've been fishing for about half an hour now, not had any bites. I've just rebaited the lug one. That's the third time. Like I said before in previous videos, you need to keep the lug going in probably every 12, 15 minutes max, sometimes 8 to 10. So I've done that. The baits are coming back fine, so I'm just packing it out. Hopefully we get a nice codling come along, smash into that. My right hand rod is broke out. I'll shine the light on it. And the line is led on the beach. So what I'm going to do is look at this. Hopefully it's going to be a Thornback Ray. I've walked it back, there you go, just slapped over a couple times. Now it's slack. I've got a whole squid on there and I've walked it back for about an hour and a half. I was just going to change it and it slacklined me. Here we go. So I'm going to try not to blind you. Hopefully, I've got a fish on it. To catch up with it. This reel sounds good, doesn't it? Oh my God. This fish has gone down by Brean down. Hopefully it's a big fat cod. What I might have to do is walk away from you. I don't mean like a breakup, but I need to get closer to the water. I don't know what's going on. Does that end? That's the debrief. No jokes aside, I blanked everyone. My name's Wayne and I blank. All that effort, digging the worms, sunset, baiting up, casting, driving down here, having fun. I don't really care. It's just the way it is. Like I said to you the other night, it seems true that when it's windy, when it's raining, we get into the fish. When it's beautiful, no fish. So if you ever have the days when it's sunny, beautiful, and you catch fish, then treasure it, because it's a one-off, in my opinion. But look, jokes aside, it doesn't really matter. I blanked, I fished really hard, fished blow lug on one, all the way in. Nothing, not even a whiting. Whole squid on the other one, walked it back for 2 hours, as you've seen, got slack lined, could have been a fish, might have been weed. I didn't have any on there. Looked like a fish, but nothing there. That's about it. I'll let you go. My name's Wayne, this is the Bristol Channel. I've blanked. I think the other day on Chesil, I was trying not to catch cod. Now I can't catch one, but that's life. We always want what we can't have, eh? But look, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. See you in the next video. Take care. See you soon. Bye. I'm going mad.